Today I'm going to make a special layer cake. I was to my husband's niece's birthday and the mother made this one, so I'm going to try to make that. And for that I need some cookie brown, and I will put that through my pasta machine in some kind of middle setting. Let's see. Like this. I took a picture of the cake so I know how it looks. And I'm cutting out 2 rounds for this one. There we go. And I put this aside. Then I have some really dark chocolate brown, and I'm going to put that into the biggest setting on my pasta machine. Like that. And I make a piece of this one. I save the rest for later. And then I take one of my light browns and I put my dark brown on it. Like this. And I put a light brown on top of that one. Then I have mixed some white with some wine red, or some red with a touch of purple in it, so it looks like this. I didn't mix it all together. I just mixed it so you can see it's mixed, and I'm going to put that through the biggest settings on the pasta machine. And I need a double piece of this. Make a double piece of this one. And I squeeze down the corners so it's not that wide on the edges and big on the top. And I put that on top of my cake here. Like that. Then I take my dark brown and I put it through the pasta machine in one of the smaller settings. Not the smallest, but almost. Like this, and I wrap it around my cake. I think I do that the other way around. I take my cake and I wrap the dark brown around it. And I cut off all the extra at the bottom of my cake. Don't let it overlay the bottom of your cake. The less it overlays, the better. And squeeze it tight to your cake. Then I have made some light purple, and I will put that through a setting that's a touch bigger than the brown here was. Not too much, but still a bit bigger. put this over my cake, just like with the brown. Just like this. Make it smooth around the cake. And then I need some green. I take a bit of green here and I put it through my pasta machine on a smaller setting. Like that. I find my leaf. I press out a few leaves here. To decorate my cake with. Like this. Then I take some dark purple and I make a small sausage here to make a roast from. Take a small piece and then 3 small ones. And I take the small piece here and I roll it like this. Squeeze it flat and I roll it like that. Take one of the small pieces and I squeeze it really flat and I put it around my rose here like this. Where did it go? I take a new piece and I squeeze this one flat too and stick it around my rose here. And I do it with a third piece too. And I put that around my rose like this, and I stick my rose on my cake. Now I will open up my cake. like that. Just a second and I will show you. And here you got a piece of the cake and one with the flowers on. And now you need to give it texture. And when you cut up the cake, I take a needle and I squeeze and I scratch the sides of the cake to make it look red. Now I scratch the sides here of my cake with the needle. One color at the time. One color at a time. I don't know if you can see that. I do this on all the sides of my cake, and then you have a really good looking cake.